You know, the term knockout punch means different things to different people, but to Brett Wilson of Milwaukee Tools, it means something real specific. Brett, you've got a knockout punch here with us. Would you tell us more about it?
Absolutely. This is our Force Logic knockout punch. This is something we're very, very excited about. It's true Milwaukee fashion and innovation in everything. So if you think about where electricians are using knockout punches, it's on the panels and the boards when they're using their wire terminations. It all starts with the punches and dies. So Milwaukee took a hard look at what the punches and dies, the struggles in the marketplace were. And there's no clear indicators, there's no marks of termination and line of sight. So what Milwaukee did is they made their size and measure very bright and very apparent. So you know each and every time you reach for one, what you're getting.
Yeah, kind of information at a glance, so you can get it real quick.
Sure, making you more efficient. Also, once you set these, there's usually one line of measure to make sure that you have your punch and die right in the right place before you make your punch. With Milwaukee's exact system, you have 4 different lines of sight like a crosshair. So you have 4 different references to make sure when you set that tool, you've got it right where you need to be each and every time.
Right.
The third piece of our punches and dies that make it really unique is that our punches and dies can punch up to 10 gauge steel and 12 gauge stainless. Whereas the other people in the marketplace, you have to use different stainless punches and dies for stainless applications, and steel applications use steel punches and dies. With Milwaukee, it's a one-step system.
So you eliminate some extra equipment that you would need otherwise.
Making you more efficient, absolutely.
Right.
If you've ever used a knockout punch, you know, it's really a 3-handed operation with the other tools that are out in the marketplace. You take your punches and your dies, you have to have 2 different hands to operate them on the dip, both sides of the workpiece to engage. And then you usually need a 3rd hand to hold the tool, which is
so a few of us have that 3rd hand too.
It's really hard to come by these days.
Yeah.
So having a tool connected to your punches and dies really hinders the end user because you're struggling some guys throw it over their shoulder.
Right.
Hopefully you have a table or someplace to put it. With Milwaukee's innovation, you can operate the punches and the dies independent of the tool. It gives you full control to make a precise set once you're on the workpiece like so. So you know each and every time that is right where you need it to be with the exact system before you engage the tool in the Quick Connect system. With Milwaukee's Quick Connect system, you hook right into your draw stud there, give the collar a spin so you're in full control, and you engage the tool. It's a 10-ton tool on our industry-leading lithium battery. This battery will give you 170 3-inch punches between charges. After you make the punch, a lot of hydraulic tools, after they cycle up, will cycle back down.
Right.
It creates a nice issue with the knockout termination because you'll drop your punches and dies. You don't want these falling into the job site in the mud. Right. With Milwaukee's, once you want the punches and dies back, you can actually activate the tool to give it back, and it puts you back in full control.
What about compatibility with other brands, say?
That's a great question. Being that Milwaukee is late to this space, we wanted to make sure we did something truly different. So that's how we put the innovation in the punches and dies and also in the tool. But we realized it was a unique circumstance because people could be invested in our competitors' tools. What we did is we made full compatibility with Greenlee and Maxxis tools. So you're invested in their punches and dies, you can take advantage of our tools. And on the other side of the equation, you can use our punches and dies in their tools as well. With this collar here, you can simply remove the collar, remove our Quick Connect system, and our competitors' draw studs will fit right into our threads here, making their punches and dies easily usable on our Milwaukee Force Logic tool.
Cool. A lot of good interchangeability in that case.
Absolutely. We didn't want to put anybody in a unique spot where they had to completely reinvest. We wanted them to be able to take advantage of our innovation with systems that they currently had, and also the ability to upgrade.
Great. That sounds good. Hey, thanks for being here.
Appreciate you having me.
Take care, Brett.